Good morning, dear learners. Lesson number 4. The session is devoted to the second year students on specialty logistics. Your English teacher is Kia Soverano. The theme of our lesson is unintended consequences, and the topic for discussion focuses on origins and definitions of logistics and grammar revision, future tenses. Look at the following photos and try to get a general message. Think and write some inventions or discoveries of humanity in history in which brought unintended consequences, and you should complete this table. As an example, you can see here some samples as a popular invention, discovery, or event: an atom, and unintended consequences, a terrifying weapon, atom bomb. In such way, you should complete this table. Next activity, match the words with their definitions. On the table you can see some words and their explanations or definitions on the right side of the table, and you should complete these words with their explanations. Before matching these words with their explanations, you should look through the meanings of these given words, because you know that in English language one word has a lot of meanings. So, as an example, I'll give one more sample. To harm. To harm means to hurt someone or damage something. In such way, you should continue doing this activity. The main topic for discussion of today's lesson is origin and the definition of logistics, which is devoted to your specialty. Now, students, watch the video Evolution of Logistics.
Is needed allowed us to get Elmar.
Now, students, before reading the text, we should look through some words, some vocabulary notes from the text. And you can see some words and their translations in Uzbek and in Russian language on the right side of the table. The term logistics comes from Greek logos, meaning speech, reason, ratio, rationality, language, and phrase, and more specifically from the Greek word logistiki, meaning accounting and financial organization. The word logistics has its origin in the French verb loger, to lodge or to quarter. Its original use was to describe the science of movement, supplying and maintenance of military forces in the field. Later on, it was used to describe the management of materials flow through an organization from raw materials through to finished goods. Logistics is considered to have originated in the military's need to supply themselves with arms, ammunition, and rations as they moved from their base to a fort position. In ancient Greek, Roman, and Byzantine empires, military officers with their title logistics were responsible for financial and supply distribution matters. The Oxford English Dictionary defines logistics as the branch of military science relating to procuring, maintaining, and transporting material, personnel, and facilities. Another dictionary definition is a time-related positioning of resources. As such, logistics is commonly seen as a branch of engineering that creates people systems rather than machine systems. When talking in terms of human resource management, logistics mean giving inputs, recruiting manpowers, which work for the final consumer or to delivery. According to the Council of Logistics Management, Logistics contain the integrated planning, control, realization, and the monitoring of all internal and network-wide material, part, and product flow, including the necessary information flow in the industrial and the trading companies along the complete value-added chain for the purpose of conforming to customer requirements. Now students look through the text again and try to do some tasks related to the topic. The first task is answer the questions, and you should find their answers from the text. The first question: where does the term logistics come from? The term logistics comes from Greek logos, meaning speech, reason, ratio, rationality, language, and phrase, and more specifically from the Greek word logistiki, meaning accounting and financial organization. Next question: in what other language does the word logistics also have its origin? What ancient empires do you know? Where logistics considered to have originated? How does the Oxford English Dictionary define logistics? What does logistics contain according to the Council of Logistics Management? What does product flow include? And all the answers you can find in the text, and you should write their answers on your copybooks. Next task number 2. Match the synonyms. You can see 10 words, and also all these words are taken from the topic and their equivalents or synonyms you can see on the right side of the slide, and you should match their the words with their synonyms or equivalents. So, to supply, maintenance, field, goods, to procure, to transport, to recruit, consumer, purpose, requirement. As an example, I can give you one more word. To supply means to provide. In such way, you should continue matching the words with their synonyms. Next task number 3. Match the words with their definitions. And also in the slide you can see 10 words, and if you draw attention to the given words, all the words also are taken from the text, and they are repeated from the synonyms which we have just worked on them. So on the right side of the table you can see their explanations or definitions, and you should match the words with their explanations. Management, destination, requirement, customer, information, transportation, inventory, warehousing, packing, security. As an example, I'll give one more word. Packing. What is packing? Packing is when you put things into cases or boxes so that you can send or take them somewhere. This is the explanation or definition of the word packing. And you need to continue matching the words with their definitions. Grammar revision, future tenses.